baby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we get ready to bring to you another one of the world's best shows in motorsports. It's the Dirt Street Stocks live from Eldora Speedway. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Oh, baby. This is where it's at right here. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best shows in motorsports. The Dirt Street Stocks coming right at you. Oh, whoa, whoa, woo, woo. Oh, we're feeling it. We're feeling it, baby. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Woo. Oh, let's go. Odelski, Kevin coming in with the like on the stream. What's good, Odelski? What is good, my boy? Odell coming in with the 200-star dono. Holy smokes, Kev, get things underway. Are you kidding me, my boy? Are you kidding me, homie? Holy moly. My gosh, Kevin Odelski getting things kicked off early in this one. Are you kidding me, Odell? My boy coming in with the massive love. Absolutely insane, my boy. Absolutely insane coming in already. Let's get some hashtags. Odell's up in the chat right now. For Mr. Kevin Odell coming in with the big love. Coming in with the big flex, the 200-star dono. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of Dirt Street Stock action. Yo, Jordan LaFon coming in with the like on the stream as well. What is good, Jordan? Hi, Dad, says Kevin. Hi, Dad, with the kissy faces. Let's go, my boy. Much love, homie. Much love coming in, showing the love all over again. Showing the love all over again. Absolutely insane, my dude. Absolutely freaking sane.
Let's go.
Woo! Oh, this is where it's at. Right here, chat. This is where it's at, man. As these drivers are going to get ready to jump out onto the racetrack here. I believe a little bit of qualifying about to get underway. Yo, Blake Wanamaker. Blake coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Blake? Blake coming in smashing that like button on the stream. What is good, Blake Aroni? What is good, my boy? Woo! Not sure if we're going to have the witch doctor in here tonight or not. We'll have to take a look over at our... I do believe we saw 25 drivers, or 21 drivers loaded in. See Caleb Ramsey currently right now with the quickest lap time. Justin Hopkins, second fastest. Dakota Proud out there. William Hargraves in that 71H ride. A new looking ride here for Hargraves. That thing looking very, very nice. The 10 ride of Cody McCoy. The 19 ride, which is actually the 34 of Jason Zillmer. You see Brian Taft out there in the 83. Brian with a nice looking ride as well. We see a lot of these drivers out there trying to get their lap times in. Kenny Taylor out there currently in position number 13. Chad Putterbow with a new looking ride as well in that 20P machine. Jeremy Akins in that 57 ride, another one of the DWR machines out there onto the racetrack as well. Michael Olson in the 9 ride, jumping out onto the racetrack. Johnny Ratley, James Stockton out there in that Householder Racing, the Dark Side Racing ride in the 37 machine. Jim West out there as well in the 73 machine. Jim in that Geezer Motorsports ride. We see Dustin Benton in the DCSS Peacemaker Gaming. Throttle Down Motorsports number 34 ride, that Precision Auto Body ride. Looking to have a good qualifying effort right here. And then we see Jordan LaFon. LaFon's got a new looking paint scheme as well. A little bit of chrome out there on that thing. That's looking like a very slick ride. Yo, Caleb Ramsey, my boy Caleb coming in with the like on the stream. What is good, Caleb says, let's go, baby. Let's go, Caleb. You know it, my boy. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that share button, hit that follow button. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's absolutely get it. These guys looking to put on a absolutely wicked show here for us. Joey Brewer out there as well. Brewer not onto the racetrack quite as yet, as right now Johnny Ratley's going to jump up with the quick time here in the one ride. So Johnny Ratley quickly jumping up to the top of the speed charts. Is that iRacing iFlag DWR Evil 1 Graphics #1 ride picking up the pole position as of right now. James Stockton getting done his qualifying efforts. The 11 ride of Jordan LaFawn is going to finish up his qualifying run, currently in the 9th position. Dustin Benton back there in the 20th spot, and Joey Brewer back in 21st. Woo! That's going to make things very, very interesting. Yo, Pete Fitzsimmons coming in with the like on the stream. Healthton Gaming coming in with that share and the like as well. Cody McCoy coming in with that like and the share. Brian Tapp with that heart reaction and the share. What is good, Brian? What is good, Healthton Gaming? What is good, Mr. Cody McCoy? Ethan Bowers coming in with that heart reaction as well. What is good, Ethan? Pete Fitzsimmons, William Hargraves. Hargraves coming in showing the love. What is good, Will? What is good, my boy? Will, a new looking paint scheme here, man. That thing was looking pretty mean out there. Not gonna lie, that 71H ride was looking very, very mint out there on the racetrack, my boy. It was looking very, very fancy. No word of a lie. No word of a lie. That thing was looking beautiful. That thing was looking beautiful, my boy. Holy moly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're gonna get done our first little bit of qualifying here, and we're gonna get ready for our first heat race of the evening as these drivers get loaded in. Yo, Michelle Hopkins coming in showing the love over there on YouTube. What is good, Michelle? Michelle coming in showing the love over there on the red site. Let's go. Let's go. A little bit of love over there. We're also live over on Twitch right now as well. We decided, you know what? We'll go live over on Twitch for the night. Maybe we'll try Twitch again and start to roll with the purple side again. See how things go over there again. Try some different things out. Try some things out. I'll be on for later. When you're done, I'm gonna watch the Xfinity race. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Kev, I saw that your stream ended, my boy. What happened to the race? What happened to the race, homie? A little bit of Fortnite. I'm in for that. I'm in for that, my boy. I'm probably gonna play Fort soon as this race is done, probably. Yo, Ricky Chandler, my boy Ricky coming in with that heart reaction as well. As we're gonna get ready here for our first heat race of the evening, starting on the pole in this one. The quick time in qualifying is the DWR iRacing iFlag #1 of Johnny Ratley to his outside. In the 19 machine, that is Dakota Proud. Then we see in position #3 in the 720, that is Jackie Whaley to his outside. In the Healthton Gaming #10, that is Cody McCoy. Then we see the 19 ride of Jason Zilmer, which is actually the 34, to his outside. In the 5 ride, I do believe it is the 5 ride of Logan Phillips, and bringing up the rear of the field in the 38 machine, that is Kenny Taylor. So 7 drivers getting ready to go to battle here in heat race #1. I gave up my stream. Was rubber banding too? Oh no. Oh no, my boy. That's not what we want to see. That's not what we want to see, homie. No rubber banding. No rubber banding at all, as we're going to get ready for the green flag here live from Eldora Speedway. Quickly, Johnny Ratley's going to put his pedal to the metal, and he's going to lead him down through corner #1 and out of corner #2 all by himself as he continues to try to pull away from the rest of the field. Dakota Proud trying to stay right there in position #2, but has that 720 ride of Jackie Whaley looking right down to his inside, and breathing down their neck is that 10 ride of Cody McCoy. As McCoy right there in position #4 and looking for more. He's going to try to get a good run down along the bottom side of the racetrack. The 34 ride of Zilmer right there in that 5th position, trying to advance himself forward a little bit more here as he looks to the outside of Cody McCoy in that 10 ride. As we're going to take the top 3 drivers. The top 3 cars will advance into the A main feature event. Everybody else will have to go to that consolation race. Out in front, it's all Johnny Ratley as Ratley continues to lead the way here. The 1 ride out in front, Jackie Whaley in position #2 now as he's worked himself up to the outside of the 19 ride of Dakota Proud. Jason Zilmer there in 4th as he works to the outside of Cody McCoy. Kenny Taylor back there in the 38 ride, battling side by side with the 5 ride of Logan Phillips. As they continue to duke it out, we keep our eyes here on that battle for that 3rd and final transfer position. The the laps continue to get clicked down here. We do not have one more lap left to go. Let's see if we can get that overlay refreshed here. There we go. As they head down across the start-finish line here. 5 more laps left to go here in heat race number 1. Johnny Ratley out in front. Jackie Whaley in position number 2. Side by side, Dakota Proud and that 34 ride of Jason Zilmer. That's going to mess me up all night long. That 34 ride right there in that 4th position. Still working to the inside here of the 19 ride of Dakota Proud. Logan Thompson trying to catch up to those two as Cody McCoy right there as well. Kenny Taylor sliding back, but he's going to try to battle back to the outside of the 5 ride of Logan Phillips as they continue to duke it out for that 6th and 7th position on the racetrack. Down across the start-finish line, it's still the 19 ride of Dakota Proud in that 3rd and final transfer spot. Jason Zilmer there in that 4th spot on the outside looking in, and so isn't the 10 ride of Cody McCoy, as McCoy right there trying to throw his name into the ring here for that 3rd and final transfer position into the A main feature event. As man, oh man, that 1 ride of Johnny Ratley just keeps getting quicker and quicker. Last time by, laid down the quickest lap of this heat race. So even as the racetrack continues to slicken off, that DWR number 1 machine continues to get faster and faster as the white flag has been displayed here one more time around for these drivers in heat race number 1. Jackie Whaley solidly there in second as the battle for that 3rd and final transfer spot continues to heat up here. The 19 right up on the high side, the 34 down low. A drag race here off corner number 4, and it's going to be Dakota Proud in that 3rd and final transfer position. Johnny Ratley picking up the heat race win. Jackie Whaley there in second, and Dakota Proud in that 3rd and final transfer spot. Everybody else is going to be going to the consolation race as we're going to get ready to go heat race racing once again. Here's heat race number 2 getting loaded up down pit side. We're going to get ready to set them loose here in this one. Woo, man, a great race there in that one. Yo, Johnny Nolan, my boy Johnny coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Johnny? Johnny coming in showing the love, smashing that like button on the stream. What is good, Johnny? How are you, my boy? How you doing? Woo, man, these guys have been putting on a heck of a show here for us as we're going to get ready for our 2nd heat race of the evening. We're going to quickly make sure we get everything set up over on YouTube. We're going to make sure everything gets set up everywhere as we want to make sure we get as many people in here as possible. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, and drop a couple comments. Jump up into the chat, drop a few comments, hang around for a little while. The more time you watch, the more comments, the more likes and shares is the more and more people that the stream will get pushed out to. Costs you absolutely nothing, and just helps us out more and more and more, and helps the channel grow more than what you would even imagine that it would. It really helps out quite a bit as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in heat race and number 2. All right, starting on the pole in this one. In the 13 machine, that is Caleb Ramsey to his outside in the 71H. That is William Hargraves. Starting in position number 3 in the 37, that is James Stockton to his outside. In that 57 ride, that is Jeremy Akins. We see Matt Taylor and Chad Putterbow there in 5th and 6th, and bringing up the rear of the field in the 34 ride, that is Dustin Benton. The Big D machine starting at the back of the pack as we are back to green flag racing, and it's all Caleb Ramsey out in front as Ramsey continues to lead the way down the backstretch. William Hargraves in tow here. These drivers all try to hunt down that Mud Duck Racing Milner Media and Graphics number 13 machine as Ramsey Out in front, you see James Stockton now sliding up into position number 2 here. It's the 57 ride of Jeremy Akins, bouncing it off the outside wall just ever so slightly. Matt Taylor right there looking to the inside as you see that throttle down Motorsports number 34 ride of Dustin Benton, slowly but surely working himself up inside the top 5, trying to stay to the outside here of that 15 ride for position number 4. He continues to look for more of the 15 ride in the 5-6 graphics. Quill Racing sliding back a little bit here as here comes the DWR number 57 ride of Jeremy Akins around his outside. Battle for that third and final transfer spot as you see that new looking paint scheme here for the 71H of William Hargraves. As Hargraves there in position number 3, that Malum Electric Viv's Liquor 71H ride, trying to stay in that third and final transfer spot. Dustin Benton, though, coming from the rear of the field, trying to jump up here and take that final transfer spot away. So now you see a change for the lead here as the 37 ride of James Stockton is able to work the dark side racing ride up into the top spot. Caleb Ramsey sliding back to position number 2 right there behind him. You see the 71 and that 34 ride is there right there ready to bounce. William Hargraves trying to take a peek down low on Ramsey. So is in the 34 ride as here comes Dustin Benton down to the bottom side now of William Hargraves. Almost a little bit of contact back there for that third and final transfer spot here in this one. As they continue to duke it out, continue to battle here. Susie Dickinson, Mama Bear coming in with the like on the stream as we get a little bit of contact back here. These guys starting to stack up. William Hargraves, Dustin Benton, Chad Putterbo with some damage. He's going to get up into the outside wall here again. Matt Taylor with a bit of front end damage as well as Chad Putterbo. Can't get that 20P ride to turn here. An unfortunate break. Looks like a flat right front tire. The 20P machine unfortunately going to have to try to take that thing down pit side as our race leader. The 37 of James Stockton out in front. Caleb Ramsey in position number 2. And now Jeremy Akins up into that third and final transfer position. These guys continue to duke it out here in this one. The laps continue to click off more and more and more. Cody McCoy coming in saying, let's go, baby. Johnny Nolan cheering on DWR as the white flag has been displayed one more time around here for the Dark Side Racing. Number 37 of James Stockton. Stockton down the backstretch into corner number 3, down and through corner number 4, and it's all James Stockton here in heat race number 2. Caleb Ramsey right there in second. Jeremy Akins coming home in position number 3 with Dustin Benton, Matt Taylor, Chad Putterbo, and William Hargraves bringing up the rear of the field here in heat race number 2. What a show, what a race, a little bit of contact, almost a little bit of misfortune there for a few of those drivers, but they keep on rocking and rolling. Yo, behold the Lemons coming in showing the love. Behold the Lemons, my girl, how are you? Coming in showing the love. Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson with that heart reaction. How are you, Mama Bear? How are you, my girl? Mr. Maddie Smith coming in with the like on the stream as well. What is good, Matt? Matt coming in, some mashing the thumbs up as well. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do exactly what they did. Hit that like button on the stream. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, hit that sub button. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you check us out. We're pretty much everywhere. You know, we're live on Twitch, we're live on Facebook, and we're live on YouTube. Peacemaker Gaming Worldwide here as we're going to get ready for Heat Race number 3. Heat Race number 3 going to get loaded in and ready to go here in this one. Starting on the pole in the on-track, Quill Racing number 44 ride, that is Justin Hopkins to his outside. In the 9 ride, that is Michael Olson. Starting in position number 3 in the 11 ride, the Mullet Man. It is the House of Speed, Cocky Floyd Consulting, number 11 of Jordan LaFawn. To his outside, in the 73 ride, it's the Geezer Motorsports. It is Jim West. Starting inside of row number 3 in the 69 ride, it's the 5-6 graphics. Quill Racing, Cocky Floyd Consulting, number 69 of Dalton McDaniel to his outside. In the BCR, number 83, that is Brian Taft. And bringing up the rear of the field in the 4 wide, That is Joey Brewer. 7 more drivers, 3 more transfer spots as we are back to green flag racing. Up into the outside wall ever so slightly goes Jim West. West is going to slide back just ever so slightly as JC tries to hold on it. Joey Brewer giving him a little bit of a hip check there as the 73 slides back to position number 7. Dalton McDaniel up into position number 5. Here's that Quill Racing ride trying to work the bottom side of the racetrack here. Not a lot of drivers are down there trying that bottom side. You see the 11 of Jordan LaFawn trying to do the slider line here. Not sure if that slider line is going to work out, but he continues to work down to the bottom side here of that 44 ride. They're going to make a little bit of contact. They're starting to stack up a little bit as Olsen got right into the back of the 44 ride. Olsen going to keep on rolling here. So he tries to keep that 9 ride pointing in the right direction. Currently in that 3rd and final transfer spot as Brian Taft with a new looking ride here as well for Brian Taft. This thing is a beautiful looking paint scheme here on that 83 ride, man. Some of these guys have new looking rides. You see the 11 there of Jordan LaFawn with a new looking paint scheme as well. These guys looking very, very slick out here on the racetrack as the 11 of Jordan LaFawn's going to try to slide up in front of the 9 right out Olsen here for position number 2. Brian Taft going to stay right there on the bottom side, still trying to work himself underneath of Olsen. Dalton McDaniel now up to the high side. He tried the bottom for quite a while. Didn't look like there was much down there left to use as he's right there in that 5th position on the racetrack. As out in front, it's still Justin Hopkins, but Hopkins has that 11 ride of Jordan LaFawn all over his inside as they go door to door down the backstretch. Down for the slide job here in corner number 4. The 11 ride of Jordan LaFawn going to jump up to the high side here. A great crossover coming out of the 44. As Justin Hopkins going to try to pay him back here. Barely clears him as Jordan crosses back down underneath for the 44 ride. They're going to go door to door. Back down into corner number 3 and corner number 4 as they exchange slide jobs and crossovers here. They continue to battle and duke it out side by side here at the front of the field. Michael Olsen holding on to position number 3. Here's Brian Taft there in position number 4 and looking for more. Needs one more spot to transfer through into the A main feature event. Dalton McDaniel right there in position number 5 with Joey Brewer and Jim West right there in 6th and 7th position. As out in front, these two continue to duke it out side by side. A little bit of contact. That middle side run right there for the 44 rider. Justin Hopkins is going to give him that lead back once again. Pete Fitzsimmons coming in showing the love and saying, "Go Jordan," cheering on Jordan LaFawn as we're going to see the white flag fly one more time around here for these drivers in this one. One more lap here for Jordan LaFawn to try to figure out a way to get around the 44 ride as they head down into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Oh gosh, we're going to get a little bit laggy there for some unknown reason as the 44 ride of Justin Hopkins is going to pick up the heat race win. Jordan LaFawn and Michael Olsen going to round out the field there in that one. Oh gosh, we need to figure that out in a quick hurry. You see here. All right, as these drivers are going to jump out onto the racetrack for a quick little warm-up session, we're going to get ready to get warmed up and ready here ourselves as these drivers hit the racetrack. They're going to make sure their setups are absolutely perfect, making sure their cars are locked, stocked, and ready to go here. It's been a little while since some of them have been back out onto the racetrack, but you can see the crews went to work. They put some new soil down here. They've tilled up the land here. They've put in some nice, some good pay dirt out there on the racetrack. They've also added some water to the racetrack here, and this track is worked back in and back to very, very fast. Pete says, damn it. That was a close one, though. That was a close one and a great race right there between Jordan LaFawn and that 44 ride of Justin Hopkins. They went to work there in heat race number 3. They put on a great show here for us. These drivers all out onto the racetrack here. None of them are going to go home. Everybody's going to make the show, so nobody is going to go to a consolation race. We're going to skip that consolation race and allow everybody a shot here in this A main feature event and some very, very fast, very good looking rides all throughout this field here. These guys all looking very good out there on the racetrack. William Hargraves has a very, very slick looking ride here once again, man. This thing looks absolutely mean. I'm loving the purple, and I'm loving like the green tinge in color, the little bit of yellow in it. That thing looks just absolutely mean AF, William. That thing is very, very nice. Don't get me wrong, everybody's cars are looking very, very good. The 9 ride out there as well. We see the Health of Gaming number 10 ride. Jackie Whaley's ride looking very fresh as well. Who else do we see with new paint schemes here? We saw Dolt McDaniel with the 69 ride. Brian Taff with his new looking ride as well for the 83 ride. It's been a little while since we saw Brian Taft out there on the racetrack, but it's good to see that NH Lens Team BCR Sim Products number 83 ride out there onto the racetrack. So good to see Brian out there. Chad Putterbow with a new looking paint scheme as well, getting some dings there on it from the 44J. Justin Hopkins, but new looking ride there for Chad Putterbow as well. Dustin Benton with a new looking ride. How much does it cost to get everything for dirt track racing, like street stock, UMP modifieds, late models? Everything, like including like the steering wheel or everything, or are you just talking about just the tracks and cars kind of deal? If you have iRacing, you get the dirt street stocks are free. The UMP modifieds are also free. You do have to buy the late models, which is probably about $15 US for the late model package. And then all the racetracks, probably about, I think you get about 4 or 5 dirt racetracks for free. And then there's probably about 5 or 10, probably about 10 dirt tracks that you'd have to buy. And they're all roughly about, you know, that $10 to $15 USD for each of those racetracks. So probably around, you know, that, I don't know, couple $100, $150, couple $100 for all the dirt cars, all the dirt tracks, and not including your iRacing subscription, your iRacing like membership fees. You don't have any of that to include into it, but if you include that, then a little bit more. Definitely going to get a little closer to that 200 area. It's definitely not very cheap, but it's definitely very, very worth it to get into all the dirt track racing stuff. Very, very worth it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to get ready here for our green flag event here, our A main feature event coming right up here. These drivers are going to get loaded into the sim. We're going to get ready to set them loose in this one live from Eldora Speedway as they get lined up down here pit side. ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as these drivers start to roll around the racetrack, we're going to get ready for our A main feature event, starting on the pole in this one. In the number 1 ride, it's the DWR iRacing iFlag number 1 machine. That is Johnny Ratley. To his outside in the 37 ride, it's the Dark Side Racing number 37 of James Stockton. In position number 3, we see the 44 ride of Justin Hopkins. To his outside in the 720 ride, that is Jackie Whaley. We see Caleb Ramsey in the 11 ride of Jordan LaFawn there in 5th and 6th. The 19 ride of Dakota Proud and Jeremy Akins there in 7th and 8th. The 9 ride of Jason Zilmer in the 9 ride of Michael Olson, the 34 of Jason Zilmer there in 9th and 10th. And we see Brian Taft, Cody McCoy, Dalton McDaniel, Matt Taylor, Chad Butterbow, Logan Phillips, Kenny Taylor, Joey Brewer, William Hargraves, Jim West, and Dustin Benton rounded out the field, as we're going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation. And quickly, it's Johnny Ratley out in front here as the DWR number 1 ride continues to lead the way. Johnny Ratley's going to lead lap number 1 as James Stockton in that 44 ride of Justin Hopkins right there in tow. Caleb Ramsey off into position number 4 and looking for more. And here comes the 11 ride of Jordan LaFawn. LaFawn looking down to the inside here on Caleb Ramsey as Ramsey sliding up just a little bit here, but a good run there out of corner number 4 as he's going to hold on to position number 4. Yo, Justin, my boy Justin Toll coming in, said, I win with the 50-star dono. Let's go, Justin. Let's go, my boy, coming in with the big 50-star dono. Let's get some hashtags up in the chat here. A little hashtag Justin up in the chat for Mr. Toll, coming in showing the love. Peggy Hargraves Clark coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Peggy? How are ya? Woo! Man, oh man, oh man, as these drivers put on a heck of a show, a great race and a great battle for us around this beautiful, beautiful racetrack. Johnny Ratley continues to lead the way, but that 37 ride of James Stockton staying right there with him as the 37 ride taking a look down to the inside. It's the Dark Side Racing number 37 ride out in front. Justin Hopkins right there in 4th. Caleb Ramsey, Jordan LaFawn battling side by side for 4th and 5th position. Here comes the 720 ride of Jackie Whaley trying to follow the 11 ride right on through and around that 13 machine. Michael Olson doing a great job here as well as the 9 ride in the 5-6 graphics number 9 machine there in that 7th position. Jeremy Akins right there behind him in that 9th spot. He has Dakota Proud to his inside and Jason Zilmer in the 34 ride. Rounding out our top 10, Brian Taft on the outside of the top 10. Looking in as we'll take a look back at some of our, drivers that we'd expect to see at the front of the field here. You see the 34 ride of Dustin Benton back there in that 15th position here, battling right behind Dalton McDaniel. We see William Hargraves back there as well, right behind that 34 ride. Joey Brewer, Chad Butterbow, Kenny Taylor, Jim West back here battling for that 19th, 20th, and 21st position. Logan Phillips still working the bottom side here as Phillips down low, trying to work that 5 ride up closer towards the front here as some of these drivers trying to work their way up and into the top 10 here. Some drivers trying to hang on to it as Zilmer now has that 83 ride of Brian Taft to his inside as these drivers continue to beat and bang and battle. The number 1 ride continues to lay down some wicked fast lap times, but right now the quickest lap time on the racetrack is that 44 ride of Justin Hopkins, somehow 0.2 of a second quicker here than anybody else on the racetrack. So Justin Hopkins laying down some good fast lap times. Last few times around the start finish line, the 1 ride of Johnny Ratley has been the quickest car on the racetrack. So Ratley trying to pull away, hasn't been able to open up too much of a gap over that 37 ride, but slowly but surely starting to get a couple car lengths now between himself and James Stockton as Looks like Chad Putterbo gonna have some issues here. The 20P ride's gonna take his machine down pit side, so a heartbreaker there for Chad Putterbo as he's now parked pit side here. First car out of this one as these guys continue to duke it out around the racetrack. Some great racing action here. These guys continue to battle all around the racetrack. As we're going to quickly jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. Ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we're going to crank it up here on Peacemaker Gaming. right as these drivers continue to duke it out around the racetrack. Continuing to lead the way, it's still that one rider, Johnny Ratley, but he's got the 37 of James Stockton sticking right there with him. Just a couple tenths off his back bumper. Then a good sized gap between our second place driver and our third place car, the 44 ride. That 5.6 graphics, Quill Racing. Number 44 of Justin Hopkins there in third. Jackie Whaley, Dustin Benton, William Hargraves. Rounding out our top 6 drivers there as we're going to see our first caution flag of the evening. Yo, V2R, Great White North. Lonnie Gear coming in with the likes on the stream. Charles Wilder coming in with that like on the stream as well. What is good, Charles? Charles coming in smashing that thumbs up button. Lonnie coming in with that share as well. As we're going to get ready to take a look back here and see what brings out our first caution flag of the evening. As our first caution flag is going to fly, we'll take a look back and see what happens as Jordan LaFawn looks like he may have gotten tied up in this one. A heartbreaker here as the Mullet Man's going to get a little bit of a front bumper there as he gets up into the outside wall. They kind of get stacked up and then they just, unfortunately nowhere to go. Dakota Prowse, some pretty heavy damage. Caleb Ramsey collected in that one. The 9 ride of Olsen also spun around. Joey Brewer, some pretty heavy damage there as well, as we'll take another look at this one as... Oh, yeah, just gets into that left rear quarter panel just a little bit too hard. And then Jeremy Akins. Oh, Brian Taft with a heavy hit there as well. Jeremy Akins with some damage. The 73 with some damage there as well, as there was quite a few drivers that unfortunately got tied up in that one. Take a look back here at the number 83 of Brian Taft, as Taft unfortunately gets hard into the outside wall here. Thought he made it through it, but doesn't look like it. Looks like the 9 ride's gonna come down the racetrack, hit that right rear quarter panel, the 83 up the racetrack hard into that outside wall. Nowhere to go for the 73 or the 57 riders. A lot of tore up race cars as we're going to go back to green flag racing as the green flag back out into the air here. And this one, Johnny Ratley quickly putting that pedal to the metal once again, trying to open up a big gap between himself and James Stockton as Stockton and now has the 44 rider Justin Hopkins right back to his inside here as the Quill Racing number 44 ride. They're in position number 3 and he's got a new hope here as he's right there with that 37 ride trying to get up on top of the wheel here and trying to get around that Dark Side Racing number 37 ride. And Dustin Benton from deep in this one, from back of the pack here, the 34 ride is now broken inside the top 5, so the throttle down. Motorsports, Big D Machine, the Precision Auto Bodies, WB Creative Designs, number 34 ride up into that 4th position, and he's not done yet. He's looking for more as the Healthton Gaming number 10 ride there in position number 5. A great run here for Cody McCoy as he's got the 71 and the 720 rides right there behind him. William Hargraves, Jackie Whaley there in 6th and 7th position. Matt Taylor there in 8th. Dalton McDaniel in that 9th position in the 34 ride of Jason Zilmer there in that 10th position. 73 ride right there to his inside. The 9 ride of Michael Olsen right there as well. See that 57 of Jeremy Aiken trying to jump up to the high side here, trying to get around a bunch of these drivers up there on that extreme high side. Ryan Daff trying to follow him through as well. So is the 5 ride of Logan Phillips. Out in front, Johnny Ratley continues to lead the way as a little bit more contact. Around goes the 4 ride. Michael Olsen and Joey Brewer coming together. It's like Brewer's going to get pointed back in the right direction here. Michael Olsen slow, but he's going to keep on rolling here as well. No caution flag. A heartbreaker, though, for Caleb Ramsey as he had nowhere to go, and that one gets tied up in another wreck. Not of his making, and that 13 ride has quite a bit of damage once again on it as that Mud Duck Racing, the Julicy Speed Shop number 13 ride keeps on rocking and rolling, keeps on trying to get pointed towards the front of the field. Michelle cheering on Mr. Hopkins, Justin Hopkins up there at the front of the field here doing a great job as that 44 ride holding on to position number 3, starting to lose a little bit of touch there. That 37 ride of James Stockton Dustin Benton right there in fourth. William Hargraves now up into fifth, but out in front, it's all the evil one. Graphics, JREDWR. iRacing I-Flag number 1 rider Johnny Ratley is Ratley. Continues to lead the way here. Ratley doing a great job out in front, continuing to show these drivers that he's going to be a force to be reckoned with all season long here in this Monday night All-Star Series. As Ratley out in front, Stockton in second, having a great run. The 44 of Justin Hopkins there in third. Dustin Benton, William Hargraves, Jackie Whaley, Cody McCoy, Matt Taylor, Dalton McDaniel, and Jeremy Akins now rounding out our top 10. Jim West there in 11th. The 5 rider Logan Phillips in position number 12. Jason Zilmer and Brian Taft battle side by side for 13th and 14th on the racetrack. Dakota Proud rounding out our top 15 as the 73 ride super loose goes down the racetrack here. Jim West going to go around off the front bumper there with Jason Zilmer, and unfortunately, the caution flag is going to come back out. The 73 ride gets super loose here through the middle of corner number 2, gets that car kicked out a little bit sideways in that Geezer Motorsports. I've crashed and I can't get up. Oh my gosh, a fitting back bumper here for the 73 ride after that one. Oh my. You couldn't have painted it any better than that right there, ladies and gentlemen. An unfortunate break, though, for that 73 ride as Jim West, unfortunately, going to go around here, and he's going to bring out our second caution flag of this one as just that rear end kicks out, unfortunately, here for him. And 34 ride of Jason Zilmer just going to, unfortunately, get a big run here. He's going to get down to the inside here of him and make that contact. Help him go around, and unfortunately quite a bit of damage here himself, and there's that contact. That's all it needed. Is 73 ride pointing the wrong direction. Both these cars stopped on the racetrack. Gonna bring out our second caution flag as we're gonna have stacked back up, re-racked, and ready to go back. The green flag racing out in front. It's the 1 ride of Johnny Ratley as Ratley continues to lead the way. James Stockton breathing a little bit of new life here as he's going to get back to the rear bumper of that 1 ride in position number 2. Justin Hopkins there in third. Dustin Benton from the back of the pack up into the side. The top 5 now in position number 4, and so isn't that 71 ride. You see him starting to stack up behind him here. You see one driver upside down under the caution flag. That's Jeremy Akins. Jeremy Akins up inside the top 10, unfortunately going to get turned around and upside down here under the caution flag. He's still on the racetrack here on his side as the green flag has been displayed here. So we're going green flag racing. Looks like Jeremy Akins is going to take that ride off the racetrack. So no caution flag, a good break there as Johnny Ratley out in front. Did not want to see that one as he got a great jump over the 37 rider James Stockton and Justin Hopkins. As they continue to try to hunt him down, Dustin Benton and William Hargraves go to battle back here in that 4th and 5th position, trying to search around the racetrack, trying to find some extra speed and a little bit of extra pay dirt out there, trying to find a group to jump up and work themselves inside the top 3. Jackie Whaley there in 6th, Cody McCoy in 7th. Matt Taylor and Dalton McDaniel battle side by side here for 8th and 9th position, and Logan Phillips now up inside the top 10 as out in front Johnny Ratley. 37 ride has reeled them back in, now taking a look down low to the inside here. So Ratley up on the high side, the 37 down through the middle, the dark side racing. Number 37 ride. That householder racing machine looking very, very good as James Stockton and the Quill Racing number 44 and Justin Hopkins have both worked themselves right there back to the rear bumper of our race leader, and this one isn't over yet. As the laps continue to get clicked down here, 6 more laps left to go, this time by the start-finish line. Yo, Matthew, my boy, says let's go. Yo, Heather Schramm coming in, showing the love. Heather with that like on the stream as well. Matthew Glenn coming in, showing the love. What is good, Matthew? How you doing, my boys? 5 more laps left to go here for Johnny Ratley as Ratley once again trying to open up a little bit of a gap between himself and the 37 rider James Stockton, as Stockton back there in position number 2. Justin Hopkins there in position number 3 as William Hargraves trying to use the bottom side of the racetrack here. He's been able to just barely clear that 34 ride. The big D machine of Dustin Benton is Benton up there on the high side. Jackie Whaley back in position number 6. Cody McCoy with a great run there in 7th. Matt Taylor, Dalton McDaniel, and Dakota Proud now up inside the top 10 here, but they're 3 wide right there behind them. Phillips with some pretty heavy damage, missing that front nose. So is it the 4 ride of Joey Brewer, but it's the 9 ride of Michael Olson down on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's making some ground here. It's that 9 machine trying to work himself back inside the top 10. As out in front, Johnny Ratley down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. He is going to see 2 more laps left to go here in this one. So Ratley with about a 3.5 of a second lead here over James Stockton, down into corner number 3, down and out of corner number 4. A flag that he's been looking for. It's the white flag one more time around here for the 1 ride of Johnny Ratley. James Stockton right there, still within striking distance as they've started to open up a little bit of a gap between themselves and Justin Hopkins. Back there in 3rd, down the backstretch one more time, into corner number 3, down to the bottom side, out of corner number 4. A drag race back to the line, but it's all Johnny Ratley, and this one is the JRE DWR iRacing I flag. Number 1 ride is going to park it down here in victory lane. A great run and a valiant effort there from that Householder Racing, Dark Side Racing, number 37 ride of James Stockton as he comes home in 2nd. And a great run here from the Quill Racing 5-6 graphics on track, number 44 machine of Justin Hopkins as he comes home in position number 3 in that House of Speed number 44 ride. Coming home in that 3rd and final podium finish as our top 3 are going to get lined up here on the front stretch. We'll take a look here inside the cockpit on this number 1 ride and see some of the excitement here out of that number 1 ride, man. He is pretty pumped up and pretty excited as he's going to get this car up into victory lane and ready for his photo shoot. Is what a run and what a race there out of Johnny Ratley. A good run there for James Stockton in 2nd, Justin Hopkins in 3rd, Dustin Benton and William Hargraves rounding out the top 5. Jackie Whaley, Matt Taylor, Cody McCoy with a great run there in 8th, Dalton McDaniel and Dakota Proud rounding out our top 10 here in this one. How do you make starting 18 and ending 5th look so easy? You looked good out there. Just Viv, you know it, my girl. You know it. Did he ever look good, man? Him and Dustin started deep in this one, and to be able to work themselves up inside the top 5, what a run, man. What a run out of those 2. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up here to our race winner. Let's see those checkered flags up in the chat here. The number 1 ride is Mr. Johnny Ratley is going to pick up the checkered flag. What a run. What a race here for that 1 ride, man. What a dominant run. What a dominant race, man. Holy smokes, that car was so fast all race long, and man, that 37 ride of James Stockton really never fell too far behind him. I don't think there was ever a second between our 1st and 2nd place driver. There was a little bit of a gap there between Stockton and Justin Hopkins there before that first caution flag, but man, these guys were all oh so fast all race long. You look damn, you look good. Oh my gosh, you look good. Kevin Odelski, my boy, coming in showing the love. I'll be on the book for 4th. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, Kevin. Just Viv coming in, congratulating Johnny. Johnny with a great run there. Matthew Glenn coming in with the checkered flag as well. What a race and what a run here all evening long by these drivers as they put on a heck of a show, a heck of a race here, right from the drop of the green flag right down to the checkered flag. These guys never backed down, never gave up, and put on a absolutely wicked show for each and every one of us. As we're going to get ready here, we're going to pull in our race winner, the 1 ride of Johnny Ratley, as we're going to get him up here into the broadcast booth for his post-race interview. Hey, Johnny, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Johnny, my boy, what a run, what a race, man. That one ride was hooked up all evening long, and here you are, parked up in victory lane, man. It didn't come without a challenge, though. A couple late race caution flags. It brought that 37 ride and that 44 right back to your rear bumper here. You know, what was going through your mind late in this race, knowing that you have a very fast hot rod out there on the racetrack, but Stockton hung with you here pretty much all race long.
Yeah, I'm pretty good here, and I knew for a long time I could just see Stockton in my just filled up with my rearview mirror the whole time. Until that first caution came out, I didn't realize we were so far ahead of everybody, like 4.5 seconds. I was like, damn, I'd have hated to see that. And then, you know, I got a good jump on that Delaware double file restart, and I checked out about a second and a half. He was stuck, you know, with battling with Justin Hopkins. And then another caution came back right after that, and man, I lost about 2/10 on the line I was running, so I thought maybe he would get me. He might get me maybe going to the bottom or something, but I just, you know, hung with that line because that line was pretty good to me the whole race. So, man, it was a hell of a race, man. I was trying to stay out of that wall. It's kind of tough, but I don't think I hit it.
Absolutely, man. Definitely a tough thing to do here in this one. Up on the high side of the racetrack when it gets so slick here, as we saw the track get reset there after hot laps and everything else. So the crew went to work, made this track very tacky, laid down some water, tilled it up, and made this place very tacky once again. But we saw how the racetrack changed in a quick hurry here. From the drop of that green flag down to the checkered flag, we saw it go from, you know, a couple good lines, very slick, right down through the middle, and then up towards the high side, and then late in this one with so many cars out there on the racetrack, it was slick pretty much top to bottom here, and guys were really trying to search around the racetrack. Were you still comfortable up there on the high side, or were you starting to migrate a little bit more down towards the middle of the racetrack and trying to make sure you keep that right rear off that outside wall?
I wanted to try the bottom right there when I got that second restart where I got a good jump on James, but the caution came right back out. But I was just married to the same line, man. I was running a little mini slider line going into one and three right there. Every time I try to, you know, go around on the high side on one, I always end up slamming my damn right rear into it. So I was just running a slider line, catching the berm right there and on both ends of the corners and getting some good drive off, man. It worked well for me.
Absolutely, man. It definitely did work well as you're parked down here in the top spot, a fitting #1 ride down here in the #1 position. Johnny, who would you like to thank for such a great run, a strong performance, and a great drive here? And, you know, in what's going to be, you know, possibly our opening night of the Monday Night All-Stars.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I want to thank my team over there at DWR. I want to thank iRacing, iFlag, Evil One Graphics, Jump Fabrication, JRE, Hammerheads Leather, J&D Landscaping, Mama Schuler Promotions, Schuler Chassis, Hammerheads Leather Shop, man. And I want to thank you know, Dustin for putting on this league, man. He's trying to get some you know, I think he's doing a hell of a job getting this league together, man. He's got so much, you know, money on the line. A lot of guys stepped up and put together a lot of rewards for everybody all the way through the field, man. I think it's going to be a hell of a season. I want to thank you, man. You do a hell of a job, man. I'm glad I can come up here and talk to you tonight. It's always a privilege to talk to you, brother.
Absolutely, my boy. Whenever you get a chance to jump up here and talk to me up in the broadcast booth, that means you had yourself a wonderful night, and here you are in victory lane picking up another checkered flag. Johnny, congratulations on a great run, a great race, and another checkered flag here in your, you know, your amazing career here on the iRacing dirt street stock scene.
Thank you, brother. I'll see you next time.
Absolutely, my boy. Have yourself a wonderful night, and don't party too hard down there in victory lane.
Oh, hell, I can't do that. I got another league I got to race in 3 minutes.
Okay, well, I'll let you go, my boy. I'll let you go.
All right, brother. Talk to you later.
See you, mister. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the one ride of Johnny Ratley as Johnny comes home here with the checkered flag. Man, what a run and what a race right there for that one machine. As we're going to get ready to pull in our second place finisher, the 37 ride of James Stockton. But first off, we got to give a huge shout out to Dalton McDaniel. Dalton coming in with the 500-star dono. Says, yes, sir. Justin Hopkins, baby. Let's go, Dalton. My boy coming in with the big 500-star dono. much appreciated, my boy. Much appreciated. Huge thank you coming in, dropping the huge 500-star dono. Absolutely insane, brother. Absolutely insane, Dalton. Coming in, showing all that love. Odell Gaming coming in with the like on the stream. Zachary Bayish. Zachary coming in, showing the love. What's good, Zach Attack? Zach Attack coming in with the like on the stream as well. What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? How are you? And Mr. James Stockton. My boy James coming in with the like on the stream as well. James, we're going to get ready to pull you in to the broadcast booth right here, right now, my boy, with that second place run. What a drive and what a race there out of that 37 ride, as we're going to pull you up here for your post-race interview. Hey, James, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
James, my boy, a great run, a great race, man. That 37 ride was hooked up. You were all over the back bumper there of Johnny Ratley numerous times. He had put the pressure on him. You stayed right there with him. But unfortunately, you just couldn't quite find enough to, make that move to get around that one ride here tonight. What did you need a little bit differently? What did you need to have happen here in this one to be able to work up and get around that one machine here tonight?
I don't know if there was much that I could really do. Starting off with qualifying, I qualified about 8th, so I watched Johnny in his heat race, and I seen what line he was running, and I just copied it all night. So I was kind of just following him. He had it hooked up.
Absolutely, man. He was very fast all evening long, but man, that 37 ride looked very, very good right there in position number 2, right from the drop of the green flag, and you were very fast all evening long, man, and that 37 ride was absolutely hooked up. James, who would you like to thank here for such a strong run, great performance, and great drive here in this one?
I'd like to thank all my teammates over at Darkside Racing. Those guys put in a lot of time. We get on here daily. We put in a lot of time to run decent in these leagues. I also want to thank Dustin for putting this show on, giving me the chance to try and qualify my way into this thing. I'd really like to run it, but I want to thank him and everything he's doing. Everything that he does looks like it's awesome. The way he doesn't really deal with any bullcrap, it seems like, and I like that. Thank you always for broadcasting these things. I love going back and watching these, and I'll check this one out once you're done here.
Absolutely, my boy. A great run and a great race here for yourself, and a strong performance out there on the racetrack. We hope to see you out here in the Monday Night All-Stars, and we continue to see that 37 ride continue to get faster and faster and faster, man. These great finishes seem to be coming more and more and more here over the last few weeks, and we continue to see that 37 ride improving. And I know before long we'll see you up here in victory lane picking up more and more checkered flags yourself, and we look forward to seeing that 37 ride's progress and the whole Dark Side Racing team's progress as you guys continue to get stronger and better the more and more you guys run together and the more and more time you guys put out here on the simulator.
Yep, that's the goal. Next thing, I need to get one of those wins. I appreciate everything, Aaron.
Absolutely, my boy James. Congrats on the second place run. Congrats on a great drive and great performance here in this one, my boy. Hopefully we'll see you back out here on the racetrack for the next one, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth and one spot better and up here in victory lane, my boy.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Beauty, James. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and don't party too hard down there on the podium.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 37 rider James Stockton as James comes home here in position number 2. A great run, a great drive, and a great finish there for that 37 ride. As we're going to get ready for a huge shout out to Mr. Odelski Kevin. My boy Kev coming in with the 1,000-star dono. Are you kidding me, Kev? Are you kidding me, my boy? The 1,000-star dono coming in with the massive love. Says, love you, buddy. Love you too, Kevin, my boy, Mr. Kevin Odell. Odell Gaming coming in with the massive, massive freaking love. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, brother. Absolutely insane. You guys are going crazy here tonight, man, as we're going to get ready to pull in our third place finisher. The number 44 ride of Justin Hopkins as he's waiting patiently down here. See that 5.6 Graphics House of Speed Quill Racing number 44 ride up here on the podium. A good solid run here and a very fast car for that 44 ride of Justin Hopkins as he's actually going to take that ride off the racetrack here. But we're going to get ready to pull him up into the broadcast booth here for his post-race interview. Hey, Justin, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth to get a copy.
Sure.
Justin, my boy, a great run, a great drive. That 44 ride looked hooked up all evening long. You stayed right there in position number 3. You were all over the back bumper there of Stockton for a couple of those restarts, but looked like you were just a little bit off there of the 37 ride in that one machine here tonight. What did you need to happen a little bit differently? What did you need to do to the car to make it that much quicker to, maybe get up and try to battle side by side with those two?
Well, the night I think I had the car set up a little too tight on entry. I think I was losing a little forward momentum to pull in Stockton.
Absolutely, man, but nonetheless, still a great run, still a great drive, a very, very fast car. You had a couple very tough competitors right there behind you when you look at Dustin Benton and William Hargraves. That's first and second in the championship for a Friday night light series that just finished, so we got two very, very fast cars, tough competitors right there behind you, a couple fast cars right in front of you as well, and you're smack dab in the middle, not backing down, continuing to hold your line, continuing to run some great, great lap times out there on the racetrack. I do believe you actually ran the fastest lap time of the race, if I am not mistaken, with a 1941, which is absolutely very, very fast lap. I don't even know how you ran it, but you're almost about 0.15 seconds quicker than the next fastest car on the racetrack.
That is moving.
That is moving. You were zooming out there, my boy. Justin, congrats on a solid third place run, a solid podium finish, man. Hopefully a good momentum builder here before the series gets underway for the Monday Night All-Stars, and hopefully we'll see you, just continue to get, better and better and build that confidence up more and more, and I'm sure before long we'll see that Quill Racing number 44 ride up here in Victory Lane.
You will. I just want to give a shout out to Quill Racing, 5-6 Graphics, and On Tracks Construction Incorporated.
Beauty, Justin. Congrats on a solid third place run, my boy. A great run, a great performance, and a great drive here from you. We look forward to seeing you back out onto the racetrack with your next the next event, and hopefully we'll see you back up here a couple spots better and back up in the broadcast booth, my boy.
Yes, sir, you will.
Beauty, Justin. Have yourself a wonderful night, and don't party too hard down there in the podium finish there.
I won't. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for Mr. Justin Hopkins as Hopkins comes home here in position number 3, man. What a run, what a race, and what a drive, man. That was absolutely insane. The amount of talent, and man, we see 2 cautions, 3 cautions there. Absolutely perfect night of racing action, man. The intensity level was up. We saw these guys battling 2, 3 wide out there on the racetrack. Very minimal contact, a lot of respect, and a lot of good, hard racing out there on the racetrack. Mr. Odellski, Kevin Odell coming in with the 200-star dono again. Kev, my boy, settle down, homie. Settle down. That's enough, my boy. That's enough. Come on now. You don't need to be doing any more of that. You don't need to be doing any more of that. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Absolutely insane race. Absolutely insane. Just the amount of love and talent and everything else that we see here every single time. What time are you getting on Fort? Kev, I'm going to get on Fort probably right after this, homie. I'm probably going to get on Fortnite right after this, my boy. I'll probably end the stream here so that way guys can go back and re-watch it and everything else. And then I'll probably get another stream up and going, and back out there and trying to pick up some more dubs in Fortnite, man. I was flying today, man. I was flying today. We were so close to a couple 20 bombs. We were dropping high teens and everything else. Absolutely insane vibes, and we were just absolutely lighting them up today on the old Fortnite. And I've been itching to get back out there and. I want to drop that 20 bomb, and if we can keep on moving, and we get lucky enough. I got a sneaky suspicion we'll see maybe a 30 bomb in the future here. Maybe a 30 bomb in the future, but we need more people out there. Dub after dub, exactly. Matthew was there. Matthew saw it all go down. It was dub after dub after dub. It was just nonstop, just absolutely flying around the map, absolutely making things happen out there, and just laying them down. One after one after one after one after one, and it was absolutely insane. It was absolutely awesome. It was Great time, and we look forward to doing it again here in just a little bit. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for all the donations, everyone coming in with all the stars, everything else, man. All the love here all evening long, all the likes, the shares, the comments. You guys absolutely killed it here once again. A little bit of a surprise broadcast. We weren't really planning on doing this until probably about 15, 20 minutes before we hit that go live button. So glad we did. I'm glad we got some more racing action out here for all the fans in the stands, and we look forward to putting out more and more stuff. We got a couple more leagues that are going to be getting fired up over the next couple weeks, so as things kind of get rocking and rolling, we're going to start getting more and more racing action in and everything else, and we're going to continue to keep on trying to push for, hitting that, subscriber goal. We're going to continue to push to, reach new limits on other channels as well over on YouTube and Twitch and Kick and everywhere else. And we look forward to just keep on getting bigger and better and better and better and, trying to maybe someday go full-time, but even part-time here and there, working the odd shift here and there to pay the bills, and then keep doing what we're doing here now and just keep on pumping out the content and keep on being live and making all this fire content for not only myself to enjoy, but for everyone else to enjoy as well, and continue to build and make, the Peacemaker Gaming brand that much bigger and better and better and better week after week after week after week is what we're going for. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you guys back here in just a little bit as we're going to end the stream here now on this one. In probably about 15, 20 minutes or so, we're going to get fired back up. We're going to be jumping back over into Fortnite, and we're going to be trying our luck over there on Fort. We may do it over on Twitch. I don't know. Do we do Twitch only? No, we may just do all of it. We may just do all of it because, who cares? Who cares at this point? We might better just go live on every single channel. But listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for showing the love here on this one. If you guys are just finishing watching it as a past broadcast, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button for me. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that sub button. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Much love. Peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one. No, Facebook is all I got. I got you, Matthew. I got you, my boy. We're not going anywhere else, homie. We're not going anywhere else, my boy. You know it, my boy. We're staying right here on Facebook. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. I know a lot of people don't have Twitch or anything else. That's why we always do the multi-stream.